What up, y'all? It's your man Abuamerican back with my man Dimitri. Blockchain Bros, episode number 9. How you doing, bro?
Doing fine, doing fine. This weekend has especially been busy with a variety of crypto projects. Um, Wrote a few technical analysis and updated my website, which, much to my surprise, was almost a month ago. So been deep into variety of projects, but forgot a little bit to update my own website.
Yeah, I know it is, man. You get busy, you start forgetting stuff. I got some stuff I'm working on here with Abuamerican, but this whole crypto project and all this stuff that I'm doing here has kept me quite busy. I built a new mining rig, and dude, I mean, from the start, I think I'm not. It's not a matter of blame. I'm not, but I wish Mining Chamber had started with NVIDIA cards as opposed to the AMD cards. The mining experience on NVIDIA cards is just night and day compared to like AMD, bro. NVIDIA is the way to go. They run at a higher
And
wattage, but dude, those things perform. And I mean, you should see it. The fan is running on 0. That thing doesn't get hot. I mean, it's just like, and it just runs like a beast. Once you get it, it was really hell getting that thing set up. I have to say this. The setup in terms of like what you have to do on the back end, I use Hive OS. It's night and day in terms of complexity. AMD is far simpler to set up than NVIDIA. NVIDIA needs a lot more work, to get running. But once it gets running, dude, they're just tanks. Those things, they're tanks, and they hash at a higher rate, and they do very well.
yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Mining Chamber, well, in the episode itself, we did mention something like it. And I've got to admit, I've got a soft spot for NVIDIA too, mostly because of, well, gaming is one of my hobbies. Built my own PC, and I immediately went for NVIDIA. Yes, it's technically slightly more complicated, but those are decent GPUs. So once set up, it rolls as if it's nothing.
Well, all around there, I mean, I think everybody went to AMD cards because of availability. NVIDIA's, of course, it's obviously in demand. But now I see why. I mean, they have more flexibility in terms of like what they're efficient at mining. It's almost like all the mining that's GPU mineable, and like it's all designed for NVIDIA cards as opposed to AMD. AMD cards can mine the same things NVIDIA cards can, obviously, but at a far less efficiency. So you're going to be burning a lot more power to get less results than with NVIDIA. And I see this right now. And I mean, just like I said, the way these things run like tanks, dude, it's just crazy.
Yeah, well, it could be deduced, I'm going to say. You've got, well, Aldi shops here. Technically, it's for groceries, etc., so vegetables, etc., but they sometimes sell computers, and the only type of laptops I'm going to say they sell are all with AMD video cards for a reason. They're cheaper, but NVIDIA, that's a specialized shop you have to go to. Which
Okay.
implies quality-wise, it's much better. So yeah, it's one of the reasons. So I also said NVIDIA, and especially when Mining Chamber said it has a much better hash rate. Yes, it's slightly more complicated, but when it runs, it runs.
Yeah, it's awesome, bro. Sorry. Give me 1 second. This is actually crypto. I'm going to tell you guys about this. I'm talking to someone right now. I'm talking to a brother right now. I'm actually talking to him while I'm on the show here. Sorry, guys, not being on focus. But Denmark Vesey, I'll tell you in a second. Give me a second. But basically in Germany, there are no capital gains tax. So if you are investing, you do not have to pay capital gains on your investments. So if you're doing trading, you don't have to pay capital gains. But if you're mining, you do have to pay taxes.
Yeah.
It's considered income. Denmark Vesey. So here's what's going to happen. Denmark Vesey asks this question. He says, what's the ballpark dollars to set up an efficient mining rig? With NVIDIA, you can look at roughly, it depends on how many cards you want. Oh man, my man Denmark Vesey. This dude is the freaking man. See, this is my homie right here. Denmark Vesey with the $5 super chat. Thank you, good sir. To answer your question, the ballpark setup, it depends on what you're going to build. If you are going to build an AMD rig, 8 card, I only build 8 card rigs. You're looking at between, if you can get the cards cheap, like I did, I got my Asus cards really cheap. I got away at like just under 4,000 euros. Then I got the more expensive AMD cards, and I came out just under 5,000, about 4,500. This NVIDIA rig I'm building, there's no way I'm going to come out underneath I'm going to come out probably around like 7,000, 7,500, 8,000. It's expensive.
Yeah.
But dude, let me tell you something. Now imagine this. All of these rigs, all of them, even the 8,000 rig, the 8,000 euro rig, will pay themselves off in roughly 2.5 to 3 months.
Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice.
So
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things that in my crypto mining guide I also mentioned with the profitability calculation. And well, in questions I received, I touched briefly upon. I know we're talking future perspectives of cryptocurrency, and in my yesterday's live stream for the Dutchies, I'm going to say, or the Belgians, Netherlands, I
Mhm.
talked about well, green energy and Bitcoin, and I've received a lot of questions from people saying, "Yeah, but it's energy intensive, and it's going to be bad for the environment, etc., etc." I was like, "Yeah, but no. Your energy consumption depends on regulation, on what your nation is investing in." I know in Germany, well,
It's
there's
ridiculous.
a lot of coal centrals, and here in Belgium, we use nuclear. So we're automatically slightly cheaper and
Yep.
slightly greener. And I know most of the green guys do not like to hear it when I say nuclear is greener because they think,
It
yeah,
is.
radioactivity.
Nuclear is greener, and I don't know what Germany was thinking when they canceled it. All they did was run up the price. Denmark Vesey, I'm going to do this. Today, hopefully, I will launch my YouTube channel membership, and there's going to be 2 tiers, and there's going to be like the 199 tier a month, and there's going to be like the 499 a month tier. And the 499 month tier, I'm going to do the videos that actually break down my numbers. I'm not just going to give that out, just like this, whatever else, because too many people ask me. But the energy costs, I still don't care. I run my machines hard and heavy. I actually got into an argument with an energy provider. They called me up. They wanted to say, hey, what are you paying at your current thing? They do this like online telemarketing. And it was a lady, of course. You figure a woman wants to call you up and argue with you. It's like, woman, if she was in front of me, I'd choke her and slap her. I make her hope, you grab your girl and her mouth opens up, I just spit in her mouth. She'd probably love it though. But anyway,
Most women do. No, oh, we're going to
they
get banned
do.
again.
Yeah, they actually do. Strangely, weirdest thing in the world that they like that. But anyway, that's a totally different topic. How do we get there? Anyway, this lady argues with me about my energy costs, and she's like, "There's no way you're using that many kilowatts, and paying like a flat rate of like 300 a month because I just pay a flat rate of 300 a month. That's what I pay on my own. But my costs are higher than 300 a month, but not much, not significantly. And like I said, on the membership channel, I'll be going over details, numbers, everything, showing guys figures, how to do all the math and whatnot, how you can put in the math on Hive OS so it does it for you, calculate it, how you calculate it from the wall, what I use to calculate from the wall. All of this stuff is going to be in there. And I run my machines with a very heavy, like high power consumption mining. I want maximum hash rate right now. We're looking at $1,800, I think it was. Let me take a look here. Ethereum is at $1,800. I want all the Ethereums.
Don't worry about pushing your mining rig.
Yeah.
There's a fair chance it will hit $2,000. So keep
Yeah.
going.
Denmark Vesey, I have to do my intro video today, and then it'll be live. It's everything set up in the back end. I just need to do my intro video today, and then it's going to be live. But I run the one thing I look at right now with mining is not burning up my cards because they run hot. If there's if the temperature increases, right now we're running negative temperatures. In the past week, I've been loving it. We've been running like negative 11. Today it's like, let me see, it's like negative. Oh, it's negative 3. But my cards run at a nice even 70 degrees Celsius. They love that temperature. But if there's just an uptick to 0, those things will get up to the 90 degrees Celsius. Then I got to turn on fans and everything, cool them down. So I don't look at power costs because I don't care. I don't care if my power costs are $1,000 a month. I'll just take money and just like shut up, just throw it in their face, because what I'm making is ridiculous. If I could pay off an 8,000 euro rig in 3 months, why do I care about the power bill? Obviously, I want to pay less because that's more profits for me. But Yeah. I got that F you money. You know, they're like, Mr. Little, your bill is too high. F you. Just take this money. Go off.
No, I'm more in a situation where the more electricity I consume, the better it is for the environment, and the less I have to pay. Well, I still have my fixed pay, but I've got a special contract with my energy producer, which says, yeah, well, a certain part of it is renewable. So at the end of the year, you get a cashback. So the more I consume now, the more renewable energy I'm using, the higher the paycheck will be. So I don't fucking care if I put on the
I guess I need to change countries.
Like, yeah,
I'm
okay,
actually looking at. I'm really looking at if I can't get like solar up and running here very soon, then I'm looking at moving countries. You know, because I'm basically the only thing that stopped me from not quitting my job right now. The only reason why I don't quit my job right now because I'm making so much money I could actually quit my job is that Ethereum is going to go proof of stake, and we don't know how EIP 1559 is going to look in terms of profit. But we're here to talk about the future, and looking at the future, my man, have you seen what Ethereum Classic has been doing in the past 7 days? Now, everybody knows I am an Ethereum Classic fan. My niggas, 99.1 something % climb in 7 days. It has basically doubled its price, its value in a week. And when I first started mining, I only mined Ethereum Classic. I've got significant, when I opened up my app and I was like, why is this number so high? Because I have my portfolio on my phone and I just watch it all the time. I was like, why is my portfolio so high all of a sudden? Because I have significant holdings in Ethereum Classic. And I looked at Ethereum Classic price and I was like, dang, my niggas. That was the day it was up to like almost $18. And now it's dropped down to about like 16 or something. Let me see, $17.14. And it's been running about, yeah. When I started mining Ethereum Classic, it was $4 and I was making a profit. So imagine now at $17+ it's probably going to keep on climbing. I'm not worried about Ethereum going like, proof of stake now. It's like I got another coin I can mine. Will I make huge profits like now? Absolutely not. But I'm definitely not going to be worried about paying, the electrical bills. I'm definitely going to have to work. So I'm looking at like, what the future holds.
The thing is, Ethereum Classic, I believe the exodus from the miners from Ethereum is already happening by reason.
Yep.
Well, I reposted a little article, a little call out for the EIP 1559 implementation there. The investors are going to get the majority vote, which will drive off all miners. So, I believe Ethereum will reach the $2,000 cap. Perhaps might rise to 2,500, and then I believe the collapse will begin. So,
man. Well, I've got pretty heavy holdings now in Ethereum in Ethereum, because I've been mining it. It just wouldn't make sense not to mine it. But if I could like maybe get some 1060 cards, some old NVIDIA 1060 cards, I'd definitely go over to, whatchamacallit, Ethereum Classic and mine on that for sure. But anyway, whole different conversation. I won't lie. I'm looking at some DeFi projects also, some decentralized finance projects. And if I build anything, or if I have something built, let me not act like I'm going to build it. I don't have that technical skill. I should have probably learned this stuff. I'm going to have it built on probably the Ethereum Classic chain. I mean, basically, everyone is talking about security, but basically everyone forgets that Ethereum Classic is the original. It's kind of like the original. There was that fork, and an Ethereum Classic just stuck with some of the basic principles that Ethereum decided to change off and go on their own path. So, oh man, Denmark Visit with a second like $5 super chat, man. Thank you, good sir. I didn't even see that second one. I'm like, man, you are the absolute boss, sir. The man. I'm gonna have to get you one of these t-shirts, bro. One of my tie my shoe t-shirts somehow. I'm gonna have to hook you up, bro.
Should probably invent a new hashtag or something. Tie my shoe, no crypto for crypto or something.
I know, right? Yeah.
Tie my shoe, I accept Ethereum Classic or something.
There you go. So yeah, I mean that's a very positive turn for miners in specific. traders and everything. Traders are going to trade. They don't really care about like, the continuity of coins. Guys will just jump in, buy a coin, a brand new one, let it rise, and then, sell, and they don't care what happens to it. And that's fine. That's a business model and it works for guys. I know a guy, he made 20,000 British pounds, I think it was last month. Excuse me. He's in the group. He was talking about it in the group. So, Biggie in the group, since it's not his real name, Biggie in the group was talking about how he made like 20,000 like last month on trading. And he wasn't even using a bot. He wasn't using any sort of applications or anything like this. He was just straight trading with his own skills, which is really, really, really difficult in this, hyper computerized age where everybody's got, excuse me, guys, I don't know what's going on with me.
Which is insane.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons that I'm not an active day trader or something that I tend to hold long term just by reason. Well, boxing up against those bots, it's literally insane. So much respect to Biggie that he did a 20K profit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm not going to invest that much time. I still have my 9 to 5. I have to focus on.
Well, he works from home.
Up, so.
He's been working from home since before the Rona. I mean, he's literally runs his own business from his house, and so for him, he's got the ideal life. I mean, mashallah, the brother goes, he does his combat sports. He does his gym, he does his work from home. So he's been just living that life. So he has that sort of like flexibility in his schedule and his time to actually track this stuff down and actually make a win. So it's pretty impressive. Guys, that's part of the men's community that I run. So, if you want to get in there, I'm probably thinking like the guys that join, like, I don't know, I might make another tier, and then those guys who joined that extra tier, throw those guys in the men's community. We'll see, guys. I mean, it's like, what I don't like, and it's not like a profiteering type thing. It's just, you always find that money keeps the trolls and the morons out, because trolls and morons are broke. So they don't have money to spare, and then you don't get a bunch of idiots in the group, making a mess of the room and whatnot. But in general, I'm not trying to like charge guys to come in the group or anything like that.
Let us just keep it on the low value. Men tend to waste their money on OnlyFans and simping around.
Indeed.
And part of Abuamerican's men's community, it's a solid one. Happy to be there.
Good. Gracious is in there, and mashallah. Good to have you too, bro. So we're talking about future, man. You did a show in Dutch, it was, right? You did a Dutch show. You want to give us a breakdown of what's going on, man? What you're looking at in the future? What we're looking at here?
Well, there were a variety of articles that I picked out from latest crypto news. Mainly 2 articles were focusing on cryptocurrency bans, one in Nigeria, one which has just been recently implemented in India. I gave it a short breakdown. I have to watch my words when I talk about India here, by reason what I did yesterday was slightly edgy. Not so much because of, not going to say blatant racism, but because of their social structure. India is one of those remaining countries with a caste system.
True.
And it's one of the reasons cryptocurrency has been banned on the side, by reason it crashes down all those boundaries between the different castes. And
that was me.
I
was posting in the group.
So each time I have to readjust it. So
sorry about that.
So that's the case with India. It's one of the main reasons why they banned cryptocurrencies, which is quite a shame because there's actually a lot of decent blockchain developers present in India. If I'm not mistaken, starting from last Friday, all investors in India have a 6-month period to sell off all of their cryptocurrencies. So all Indian investors, I'm going to say there is a concept called DeFi, which means your money remains untraceable and you can continue with cryptocurrency. That's a solid one I'm going to give away here. Why do I say this? Well, this is interlinked with Nigeria, another country which has banned cryptocurrency, and where the most recent news articles are mentioning that a lot of Nigerians are jumping onto DeFi. So best to read their, follow suit like them. And the same advice as I did, simply go towards a decentralized exchange and they can do anything about it. It's one of those subjects, questions that I frequently receive through Quora, Like, yeah, but I do not want government and banks meddling in with my crypto holdings, with my crypto investments. And I'm like, yeah, okay, there exist decentralized exchanges, there exist decentralized applications. Cryptocurrency is decentralized. As long as you do not default back to fiat currency, you're safe and there's nothing they can do.
Mm.
It also ties back to taxes, because here in Europe, um, well, there are a variety of laws like unrealized gain taxes, or realized gain taxes, sorry, my mistake. So realized gain taxes, which are being leveraged as soon as you cash out on your stocks or your
Mm.
cryptocurrency. Here in Belgium, it's the case, and if I'm not mistaken, it was 30% of your profit being taken away by taxes. It all depends naturally on how much profit you made. Now, in the case of Biggie, for example, he made 20K here in Belgium, put it back into fiat cash. Well, he had the 30% that he had to, well, declare tax and to the government. Now, if he stayed
Mm.
below 5,000 euros, I believe, in that case, the tax guys will keep their eyes closed. But it's also somewhere on a monthly or yearly basis. The details I still have to hash out, but in any case, I'm a proponent of leaving everything in cryptocurrency. I'm sharing this news also both here and on the Dutch live stream by reason cryptocurrency is currency. You can use it to make payments, and it evades, well, how to say, government meddling with your personal finance. So it's a certain degree of liberty that you are attaining, as well as, well, people profiting from the work you've put in it and all the risks you've taken. So keep everything in crypto. And I've got to refer to Andrew Tate, because most of the follow-up questions I receive, yeah, but can I buy stuff with my cryptocurrency? Yes. I have bought pizzas with it. I have bought a variety of other things with it for my new house that I bought last year.
Oh,
And,
nice.
well, Tate himself, he bought an entire new car, sports car, so it is possible.
Absolutely. I'm trying to get this photo here for you guys. Oh man, I'm just okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm just trying to remove the private information so you guys can so you guys can take a look at this stuff. Where is it? Ah, here we go. So let me see.
Yeah, also when it concerns, I was going to say something. Lost the line, damn it. There was something important I was going to say considering profit. I've been reading chat here. The profit is profit.
Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to just get this open for you, but I'm trying to crop out this brother's private information, something he sent to me. Okay, here we go. So now I can share screen without sharing his private information. Okay, share screen. Application window. Boom, there it is. So you guys can see that, right? Let me see. Let me come back to my main screen. Yeah. So remember, now I had a homie. He bought cryptocurrency. We're on the topic of tax here, guys, and don't let there be any doubt in your mind that the government has taken note of cryptocurrency's climb. And they know everybody's on it. They know everybody's trying to get in it. And if there's money to be made, Uncle Sam is going to be there with his fingers. And it's not just Uncle Sam, it's all the governments. They're going to be there with their little greedy fingers trying to get your cash. They're going to burn up theirs by printing the hell out of money. And then they're going to come to you for actual value and worth to steal yours. So he bought cryptocurrency on PayPal. And as you know, PayPal is now on the whole cryptocurrency game. And right here, what we're looking at is him cashing out because he made some really nice gains. And that's what I was taking time cropping out, his private information. He made some healthy gains, on his cryptocurrency. He did some Bitcoin Cash. He made some very good money off of it. Now he wants to pull some profits out, and leave it in, let it grow, pull some more profits out, move it other places. Two things here. One, You cannot move your cryptocurrency. We talked about this in like an episode. I can't remember which episode it was. You cannot take your cryptocurrency out of PayPal. It is not yours, really. If you don't own the keys, meaning if you can't move it to a private wallet, it's not your cryptocurrency. So he's cashing in. They won't let him take out the cryptocurrency, but they will let him cash in. Then when he wants to cash in, look what they do to him. Let's confirm your tax information. So now they're going to make sure Uncle Sam gets his cut. So PayPal done sold you out to the government, you know? So guys, just be aware of this stuff. Germany has no capital gains tax, so this type of transaction will not be taxed in Germany. Open yourself up a PayPal in Germany.
No, or just follow my advice. Don't go on PayPal for everything concerning cryptocurrency. Take established exchanges, decentralized or, well, the classic exchanges like Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, Bitwavo, that's a Dutch one. Well, there are plenty of others. Take those, but for the love of God, not through PayPal, not through Square, and especially not through Robinhood, the application, or Webull and the applications alike. By reason, those are trading applications. They not let you own physical cryptocurrency. Which brings me back to what one of the previous episodes where we talked about GameStop. GameStop stock. GameStop stock. Sorry.
That was with options game Carl.
Oh, yeah. And well, like options game Carl said, applications like Robinhood, trading applications like Robinhood and Webull work with derivatives. They do not own the physical stock. It's a derivative where you can trade with it and possibly can make money. But if something like GameStop occurs, they can easily shut down all sales until, well, the market reestablishes itself. So the same applies to cryptocurrency on those trading apps. So that's one of the reasons I keep hammering on about either go through a decentralized exchange or one of the classic established exchanges like Binance, like Coinbase, Coinbase Pro, Kraken, etc. Because those guys are less likely to fuck you over.
Yeah. Got a question here. Harris Amin says, so if you have a crypto on a hardware wallet, how safe is it to travel across borders? Is the custom agent going to ask? I mean, bro, this is a hard wallet. This is a crypto hard wallet. This is a crypto hard wallet. I mean, what are they, what right do they have? I mean, they could try and take it from you, but then you could just, you know what you could do? You could just order a new one, use your keys to reestablish this. These are both nanos from Ledger. So I could use the keys from this and then set this up. I could use the keys from this and set this up. They can take my hardware, but they can't take my crypto because I hold the keys. I hold the words. So let them go ahead and take it.
They the literal key to your funds. And also, if you see a USB stick and they're like, what's on it? My music. They're gonna plug it into the laptop. I mean,
so I mean, let them have the hardware wallet. Oh, you want this? Okay, here, take it. Have fun with it. We covered that in the last episode. We were talking about that scammer guy, and the scammer guy
refused to give up his seed phrase because the government wants him.
Yeah, there you go.
I had mixed feelings about it, but it's a correct move, so fuck them, really. And like as you said in the last episode, why would they want access towards the wallet except for, well, stealing it and trying to redistribute it and probably keeping the exchange, well, the difference in their own pockets. So, nah.
Yeah. Abu Future Trunk said, I just got into learning crypto the other day. Is it too late? Nah. I don't think it's too late, bro.
Too late. I saw a graph at the moment, only 0.5% of the entire world population has cryptocurrency. So you're not too late. You're still an early adapter, even if you invest now.
Yeah. Unstoppable Force, man. I might have to kick you out of the show. I might have to block you. What's going on, man? I don't care. Yo, I really don't care, bro. Woo! Good for you, bro. So anyway,
Just one
yeah.
word: focus on someone else.
Yeah, it's just like, this is why dudes like this are broke, because they can't focus. We here talking about cryptocurrency. He over here talking about women. He talking about, this nigga's broke. So anyway,
You're still
guys, focus.
you're still
Focus,
friendly. I
guys.
immediately block people. I don't take that shit.
Yeah, people are just dumb. So anyway, hold on. Let me fix this dude. He's just gonna be stupid. So hold on. Block user. Boom. So anyway, if you can't focus, man, because I'm here about this money, man. Women come and go, guys. So you want to talk about women? I'm with your ex or whatever, all like that stuff. Okay, well, good for you. You the ex, and I'm now. She ain't thinking about you, so I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? If I was like American, I'd be like, "Well, I got your girl, homie."
But talking about women, it's also a new trend that I've seen lately
I
popping up, and that's the e-dots starting to hype cryptocurrency runs. I mean, I
Isn't it
believe
crazy?
it was like what you posted on Twitter a few days ago with the girl. Yeah, my little sexy dance for BT. I was like, what the fuck? You don't even own crypto, probably. So, and well, since seeing that little tweet, I'm going to say, I've noticed there are quite a lot of hashtags being used with girls' provocative pictures, and I was like, dude, what the hell's going on here? If you want a piece of the crypto cake, you've got to earn it. So fuck it.
Yeah. Oh, I just put up what Harris said. What an idiot. He's right. Yeah. Man, I mean, it's like looking really good right now for like cryptocurrency. Guys, Apple Future Trunks, to answer your question, it is not too late. Sorry. Apple Future Trunks, we got distracted, man. So look at here. So I just got a crypto mining the other day. Crypto the other day is too late. What advice do you have for beginner? I mean, I'll go ahead and let you go ahead and handle this.
Well, it's never too late to invest into Bitcoin. The only thing you need to take care of is looking at its established value at the time to increase your maximal profit. One of the advices I tend to give is never buy during a bull run, by reason corrections can occur at any point in time. Now, what I dare say, well, the very first tokens and coins you should be holding are immediately Bitcoin, Ethereum, even though we are not all that positive about it, but at the current time, it's still a worthy investment. Ethereum Classic. One that I'm very big on is Chainlink. I'm a Chainlink Marine, that's why my head is slightly short, and probably because I do not have any hair anymore. So Chainlink, sorry, and anything related towards decentralized finance. Especially one that I've been doing an analysis from today is Polkadot. It's also a very strong one. Uniswap is also another good one related towards decentralized finance.
Indeed.
I've got to admit, Polkadot, I said decentralized finance. In reality, it isn't really decentralized finance, but with Web 3.0. So it's related towards decentralizing the internet more and more. It's the next step in the evolution of the internet. But yeah,
Polkadot is the joint.
Great increase in value, and I'm very, very sure it will keep on
Significant.
increasing.
Modern Life Dating, Modern Life John. If you guys, and I said this before, I'm not a hater, get over there on his channel, Tokyo Crypto Show, and watch it. He told me about Polkadot when it was $6. That's when Modern Life John told me about it. And today Polkadot is $28.
Yeah, and it's going to keep on increasing. Pretty sure it might be hitting $50 somewhere this year. Keeps on growing, probably
I hope
even
so.
bigger.
Every opportunity I get, every time I get my online money, when I get my online wins, my Gumroad, this, that, the other, and my other stuff I got going on online. I won't talk about that stuff, but I got online money, guys. Then I buy crypto. I have very, very little liquid fiat currency holdings right now, and I am loving it.
Yeah, it's the same thing I do with every course that I sell. My website, the money goes straight into cryptocurrency. Mostly a good part of it I use to investigate certain projects that I get first-hand experience with it. So But talk about mining Monero, for example, it implies that I invested a part of my own money of the gains I made from my courses straight into Monero to try out their mining, buying their coins, how the entire platform works. So yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Abu Future Trunks. We're not really qualified, financial advisors. We can't really give you that information. Well, but is Cardano okay to invest in? I watched a video on that. I mean, every video that everybody puts out is going to be like, "Oh, our coin is joint," and then everyone's gonna be like, "Yeah, the coin is joint." But is that the reality? Cardano, I've heard a lot about it. Hold on, let me see what I do. I think I might even have it on my watch list. No, I don't actually.
Cardano, if I'm not mistaken, is one of those coins big in value, big increase in value. But the project itself, one of the reasons that I do not have it in my portfolio, can't remember why, but there was something which ticked me off. Was like, no, I'm not going to invest in it because future-wise it might crash.
So here we go. Cardano, ADA.
If you scroll down a bit, there's a little summary. In that case, I can.
Cardano is a decentralized form of digital asset cryptocurrency. In the last 24 hours, ADA price is down 4.11%. Cardano has availability supply of 31,910,705,747 and a total supply of 45 billion coins, alongside with 2.73 billion market cap and 2.8 billion 24-hour trading volume. The most active, it doesn't really talk about what the coin does or anything like this. It's just like some basic information on it right there.
Yeah, no, I did once a short analysis for it, and there was something which ticked me off where I said, no, I'm not going to invest in it. Either it was due to the high amount of coins available, which is a bit like Ripple, where you talk about several billion coins, which is
45 billion.
Probably that there's somewhere a hold in it with their developers that I mistrusted. It might also be a possibility. Or their consensus system that they use, that it might invoke a certain proof of authority so that it is not truly decentralized. Might be one of those things. I have to look it up. So don't take my word for it, but I know there was something which ticked me off that I said, no, I'm not going to look into it.
Sam Ali says, realistically, most of the Bitcoins will not be increasing 100 times from here. Do you guys recommend ICOs or small market cap risky coins? I mean, for me, for perspective, let me just say like this. When I mine coins that I understand what they do and what use they have. Because as a miner, you're in the long game. Your profits aren't going to be as fast as a trader. So for me, that the coin survivability, its actual use, is there. Like I have a coin that I've told Dimitri about, but I haven't told nobody else about because I don't want anybody in on it because I make my money on the side with it. But it's growing in value. When I started mining that coin, it was like 7 cents, I believe, 7 or 9 cents. And now it's up to like 20 cents, but I mined this coin. I don't mine it at a loss, but the profit isn't that great either. You know what I'm saying? So, but I believe in the project and project's growing. And as the project grows and as its popularity grows, I've seen the coin actually grow in value. So there's a direct correlation between its actual use and its actual, market growth. It isn't just a lot of hype, So for me personally, that's how I, as a miner, go into my investing in terms of hardware.
And that's one of the main reasons, investors are looking for the longevity of a project. It's one of the reasons certain short-lived projects, which seemed very good on paper with a high increase in value, that I said do not touch, by reason that I know long-term they're going to fail, man. And you're better off investing in some of the big coins like Ethereum Classic, in Bitcoin, than you actually should do with short-term, the lesser coins. By reason many of the lesser coins at this point in time, and you can see it very clearly even on the Cardano graph Abuamerican just showed, they're following the trend of Bitcoin. Their value only increases due to the ongoing bull run because of Bitcoin. And you will see as soon as the run stops, the value will drop back down. And that's one of those pillars upon which you can, which you can deduce you're actually busy with a shitcoin or with a bad project. And quite frankly, there are a lot of it now. There are also a lot of small projects, like the one Abuamerican talked me about, which is mining, which are talking about longevity very good. And just an example of such a decent coin, Libri, for example,
Yep.
Libri Odyssey. That's also a small project at this point in time, but it
That's
stands
gonna
as a
grow, I think.
decent. Oh, it's going to be huge. Huge. Odyssey, especially, which is also connected towards Libri TV, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the two are basically one and the
Those,
same.
uh, that one, that's a very decent alternative to YouTube. Why
Yeah.
YouTube? And I'm going to explain slightly a bit about the difference between Web 2.0 and Web 3.0. Web 2.0 has the philosophy of user content creation. Web 1.0 is actually the inception of the internet, the possibility of transmitting documents and information. Web 2.0 deals with, well, the social aspect, so everything concerning social media. Web 3.0 is about decentralization and getting away from big tech and censorship. By reason, all internet websites, all websites hosted at this point in time, well, can be deduced back towards Silicon Valley, Facebook group, Google, YouTube, etc., etc. They have a lot and a lot of information of you available. And it's one of those reasons why I stand behind a project like Polkadot and a project like LibriTV. By reason, those are truly decentralized. There is no real censorship going on, no ads being, well, advertisements being added towards videos, etc. So those are the things that will make up Web 3.0 and, well, will continue going on in future-wise, which will become more and more important. So those are the kind of projects you need to watch out for and to invest in naturally.
Gotcha.
So yeah, future-wise, everything concerning DeFi and anything related towards development, cross-blockchain transactions, etc., all related towards Web 3.0. Those are the ones you must have in your portfolio. Those are the projects to keep an eye on.
Nice.
So yeah.
Give me 1 second. There was something I wanted to cover here. Fury says, what's the cheapest mining rig in terms of price that you can get and generate good profits? Mining rigs are never cheap, bro. I mean, what you could do is if you're going to buy a computer, just go ahead and buy one with a decent graphics card in it, something with a 3090 or any of the 3000 NVIDIA cards, any of the Navi 3000 cards, and mine with that. You know, is it going to make you rich with a single card? No, but you'll make some money for sure. You know.
Well, I dare say everything depends on how you view it, long term or short term. Short term, well, a simple pre-built miner like an ASIC miner will yield good results. However, as soon as a change occurs, well, the miner might become obsolete. So you got a cheap investment. You must make sure you get the necessary amount of profits made with those. And on that occasion, you might say, yeah, okay, it's done. What is much more profitable is what Abuamerican and many others do is build your own GPU miners. Why? On longevity, it's perfect. You can adapt, you can change coins, etc., etc. So it's much better, but the initial investment is going to be so much higher. The profits made will be also much higher.
Yeah. Abu Future Trunks, you asked a question again here. How can I know which coin is worthy to invest in? Is there something I should be looking for, like company history, what to do? I don't think, and I'm going to have this for guys. Like I said, I was talking about, the membership. The guys in the membership channel will get to see like, a video. I'm going to do it with Charlie from Crypto Tokyo show. It's also going to be in my, Muslim masculinity course that'll be coming out, is basically how to invest in cryptocurrency. And as you know, Modern Life John and Charlie from the Tokyo Crypto Show, those guys became millionaires off crypto. They literally became Modern Life John didn't become a millionaire off of selling courses and whatever else. He became a millionaire off cryptocurrency. And so their trading strategies are going to be something that we'll be talking about not in detail, but we'll be covering briefly, because obviously that's also a profit window for them in terms of selling, how you actually make a profit, but it works. And I've seen it work. And MLD John has never given me bad crypto advice, not one time. Everything he's told me to do, I've done, and anyway, I'm happy. I'm laughing on air like a crazy man. You guys are like, what's the inside joke? Yes, the inside joke is what he told me to invest in. So anyway, so yeah, that type of stuff will be covered in the, in the membership section. But I don't think anybody who actually trades in crypto looks at like the company history. What I was talking about is as a miner, because as a miner, you're going to be investing significant amount of money, into mining equipment, and you don't want to spend 4,000 plus on mining equipment for a coin that's going to die in a year. You know what I mean? So the strategies for mining are slightly different. You have to look long term, because mining is the long game. Well, right now it's really a short game too, but normally in the bear markets it's the long game. Yeah, so yeah. You want to add anything to that, Dimitri?
Well, in my course, I know I'm slightly pegging here, but in my course, Crypto Bull, I lay down a few fundamental rules to watch out for where you can actually recognize decent coins and projects. So yeah, you can download it through my Gumroad. It's probably being quoted somewhere on my Twitter. Yeah, like I said, the best investments at this point in time, DeFi, everything related towards Web 3.0. And as a freebie, I'm going to say always look up historical value and compare towards Bitcoin. If you see there's too much of a correlation, it implies you're dealing with a shit project. And if the historical value, I'm going to say, is but a few months old, keep the coin and project in your mind, but do not immediately invest. Wait until they have a certain amount of credibility and a few years of experience behind their backs. The reason the older the coin, the more sure you are of its sustainability. So yeah, that's some free advice I've given here.
Yeah. These names. Anyway, subtly whatever. It's called Odyssey or Library, but it's not like library with an I. It's like, I think actually the I is missing. So Odyssey or Library. It's basically they have their own coin. It's LBC, and it is a blockchain based YouTube clone, for lack of a better term. The idea and the concept, of course, is YouTube, and what they do is you are paid cryptocurrency for posting content. You're paid cryptocurrency for people watching your content, and people are paid cryptocurrency for watching content. So it's really cool. Of course, you stake cryptocurrency to actually post videos also. So there is like a deflationary trigger inside of it where some cryptocurrency is locked off, some of it's burned, like this. So it's not like, some crazy, it's not like Dogecoin where it's just like, it's unlimited supply, and it's just, so its price stays like crappy forever. And now that they're actually working on one feature they didn't have, was live streaming, and now they have live streaming running beta. I don't see how it's not going to be a true competitor for YouTube at this point, because it's a better model. Because imagine if you can make a living off of YouTube, monetization in terms of commercials. If you have like 200,000 followers, just imagine if you got 200,000 followers on Library watching your videos, dude, you're going to definitely make more money than on YouTube. There's no way you can't, and Library as price has been climbing. The thing about Library is the price goes up and down quite consistently. So, that's been like very interesting to watch. Hold on, let me see here.
I know they do corrections from time to time. Last time I checked, they were at 20 cents. And
right now it's at 14.
But the user's name, if you translate it towards Dutch, means subtlety. But yeah.
Yeah, right now it's at 14 cents. But it's a relatively new project. It's not excuse me. It's not that old of a project. They just launched it, and so there's a future in there. And I was actually going to mine this coin, because they run off of script miners, FPGA miners, GPU mining and all this stuff. It's no longer viable. at this point. But I was going to get some FPGA miners, make some money off of it, you know, support the network at the same time, because I believe in the project and I think it's going to go places, you know.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, they also enable the possibility to make an investment and that they mine for you. I believe I read somewhere down there FAQ.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was just seeing something here for the first time. The Brave project, Brave browser, is similar to this. I think they made bad basic attention token, but the project lost some momentum until recently. I didn't know Brave. I actually have Brave on my phone. I didn't know it was actually blockchain based. I didn't know that. That's really
Oh
that's
yeah, I
surprising.
use it as my use it as my standard browser. It's
Yeah,
one
me
of the
too.
ways that I earn a basic attention token, and
Really?
also use it on my cell phone.
I'm not
Yeah,
getting any tokens. What the hell?
yeah. You need to click on the advertisements they put up when you open up a new tab. So from time to time, there's a little
Okay.
advertisement where they're like, yeah, huge whole picture, and then in the corner they show crypto.com or something, or Gala Games. If you click on it and you close it back off, well, some basic attention token.
Gotcha. Well, anyway, we were talking about the future, and the future is cryptocurrency is going places, and especially decentralization in general, not just in finance. You know, everybody always talking about DeFi. We're looking at like decentralization in terms of like, you know, social media also. I mean, social media is heading over to this guy just made a crypto, not a blockchain based email. I mean, dude, things are just going crazy right now. We're in like the Wild Wild West. We're in completely new territory and times, dudes, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, just imagine. I know I'm going to be slightly political here, but a few months ago, during the 2016 elections with Hillary and her emails deleted, yeah, you may start forgetting about it if they introduce blockchain mail. Because at that point in time, they're like, yo, oh wait, you deleted your mails? Yeah, no worries, it's saved on the blockchain. We can retrieve it if needed to be.
Well, yeah,
So
exactly.
there's not that kind of bullshit going on anymore.
She's gonna lose her keys. I lost my keys.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of it. Like at the moment on Bitcoin, you can actually store messages in transactions on the blockchain, like predictions, newsworthy articles, etc. And
Yeah.
you can do it on Bitcoin. You can do it anywhere. So if you upload a video on Liberty TV, pretty sure some smart guys will create an application where you can actually add additional details to your video. Like if you say, yeah, I'm promoting, well, some political figure, and like, yeah, but I'm going to keep it neutral. And then in the comments, if you're uploading it, yeah, fuck the other guy or something like it.
Yeah.
Just know it's going to be possible, and the transparency, the freedom of the internet will be regained because big tech, oh hell no, no censorship anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
People are getting tired
typically
of censorship, and you know, because people are making livings off of social media, this moving over to cryptocurrency and blockchain and everything is actually giving the people their freedom back and their ability to actually speak freely again. That's what we need. Muzzy Buzz says you can make retire early wealth right now if you invest right at this moment in time. He's absolutely correct. You really can. You definitely can. Guys, this is the time you don't want to miss this boat. You know, I'll give Andrew Tate that. Andrew Tate has been telling people to invest here and there and whatever else, and he's right about that. I don't know about his crypto program. I don't know what's in it. I don't know how it works and all this stuff. So, but he has been saying for a while, invest, guys, do this, do that, and he's been right, and he's a millionaire. So you're missing the transfer of wealth happening right now. It's right in front of people's eyes, and people are missing the boat.
That's the big thing, isn't it? Cryptocurrency is the biggest transfer of wealth going on, period. And even though with the investments I made at this point in time, I'm pretty sure when I'm of retirement age, about 60 or 70 years old, I'm pretty sure my reserves that I've built now will be more than sufficient to, well, have my backing at that age. And it will continue growing because I'm pretty sure the Bitcoin I'm holding now, when I'm 70, I'm going to be rich. I might not be a millionaire yet here, but I like to play the long game. And when you play the long game, you tend to win big.
I want to be rich next year, my homie. I'm working. I'm busting my butt out here. That's why Abuamerican's kind of slowed down, because I've been working on crypto so hard. Because let's just be real. Abuamerican doesn't really pay that much. I mean, it pays half decent. Nah, it's not that bad. I mean, it's okay money, but it's not like it's not quit your job money. You know what I mean? But cryptocurrency, I just started this back in. When did I start mining? October or November. I started mining. Yeah, I think I started mining late October, early November. I could really have quit my job in December. You see what I'm saying? There's a huge difference on what's going on here in terms of Abuamerican and cryptocurrency. So crypto is the way, guys, right now. I mean, for the next couple of years, especially, well, as long as Biden's in office, for sure.
Just
crypto's going to be doing okay.
Investments, consistent investments, well, is good for the future. It trumps anything else. So just look at me. I'm going to say when I bought my house in 2019 December, I was like, damn, I haven't got much money. I've got to admit, I bought in March when there was a dip because I was awaiting something like that to happen. With the earnings that I made now, might buy a second house now. But there are some renovations here, and other projects I'm planning to do. So investments will still be needed, but it's the way to go. You need to play it smart and know when to trade, when to invest.
Indeed.
That's all I can say. Yeah.
Muzzy Buzz, if this is true, if you made over 20,000% in profits in over 5 years, we're gonna have to talk to you, get you on the show, bro. What's up, man? You coming on the show or what, man? Because you got stuff to teach people. Then what's up? Come on the show, man. We're gonna call you on it.
I don't know.
Get on the show. I'm sorry, a claim like 20,000% in profit. You got to show the receipts, homie. We got to get you on the show. What's up? Oh, you gonna come on the show? All right, let's do it, man. Let's do it. What's up, Red Sings the Blue? All right, Muzzy, man. Muzzy Buzz, you on Twitter? Hit me up on Twitter, bro. Oh no, you can't hit me up on Twitter because I got my DMs closed. I keep telling people hit me up on Twitter. I closed my DMs a long time ago. Send me an email, bro, at coaching@abuamerican.com. Yeah, coaching@abuamerican.com. Send me an email there, and let's get you on the show.
Yeah, I would love to see the receipts actually, because the only thing that I can imagine where you get such amount of profit is when you bought Bitcoin somewhere 2011, 2010 when it was literal cents. Otherwise, no. Almost impossible.
Okay, yeah, this is okay. I didn't know this was you, man. This is more from Mad Malmux. Okay, I didn't know. I've heard of him actually. I didn't know you watch my channel, bro. Okay, mashallah. Well, welcome, bro. I didn't know you watch my channel, man. I heard of you, bro. I didn't know this was you. Ahlan wa sahlan, ya habibi.
Lost me there.
It just means like welcome, homie. Let's see. Subtle says, what's this? What you say? A very important point. Dems not to be in power too much. Unfortunately, for now, lunatics are running the show. Yes, that's true. We have lunatics running the madhouse. We got all these, multiple gender people out here, and then we put lunatics in charge of the lunatics. And all the same people now got to scramble to make this money.
Yeah, just the only thing I can say is, well, I do not like to discuss politics, but I'm of the philosophy always have your own back first, and those you care about second immediately. All others, just fuck them.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Dang, we're coming up on an hour already. That was the fastest show ever in my mind. Whoa. 2 minutes left, guys. If you got any questions or whatever else, let me know. Just another announcement, guys. Me personally, I am going to be starting my membership of my channel. It's going to be 2 tiers. The second tier is going to have access to, like the Lee and Shay show, where like that weirdo was talking about he used to date my wife. Who says that? Weirdo. So anyway, you can come on there. You can watch the Lee and Shay show. It will be still live, but once it's posted, it will be posted in the membership section. You can only see it there. Like when I start talking about crypto profits and whatever from mining, how I do all my stuff, boom, it'll be there. And then the other one is just going to be like everybody else has, the basic chat, whatnot, where you can you guys show that you support the channel and you got your special symbols for being in the chat, and that you support the channel. That's what I got going on right now, other than making my course for Muslim masculinity. That Muslim masculinity course is going to cover crypto profits, making money online. Some of the methods I use. It's going to cover fitness. It's going to cover health. It's going to cover game. It's going to cover, like, all the topics of masculinity and whatnot. I might actually partner up with this. It's most likely looking, I'm going to partner up with this with Unplug Fit, Myron Gaines from Unplug Fit. So guys, going to be good stuff. A lot of stuff coming up in the future here. You got anything going on you want to announce?
Well, I'll keep on doing the live streams, both in Dutch, both in English. Hope this live stream will continue onward for quite some time. And well, I've started said it in the last one, new live stream where I do live technical analysis of different projects. So I'll keep on playing with the educational part when it concerns cryptocurrency, where I analyze projects, answer questions, help people out how to get their hands on cryptocurrency, and how to really laying down the basics. So that's my shtick, I'm going to say. So yeah. And for the rest, not immediately something new. So going to keep on continuing answering questions, informing people, helping people out.
Nice. Guys, up Future Trunk, what you say here? You say Abuamerican helping with crypto, women's masculinity, and many more. My dad, mashallah, man, Allah bless you. And you, barakallahu feek. That's why I'm here, man. Just trying to help people out, and then I got to deal with them haters in between. So jazakallah khair for not being one of them, homie. So I was actually trying to avoid putting my email up here. You got them bots and whatnot. I'm gonna end up with like 9 million emails from like bots now. But that's the email, go ahead and hit me up there. We'll get you on the show, bro. Guys, thanks for tuning in. This has been episode 9 of Blockchain Bros. Well, hopefully we'll have Muzzy Buzz on here talking about how he made hella profits off crypto.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what happens on the next show, guys. Tune in. We are out.
I'm interested.